Welcome back, this is Scuba with more Let's Play The Legend of Grimrock. I'm joined as always by my slightly spooked out squad of Hamde, Quibo, Steve, and Styx. When we last left off, we were at the Outer Sanctum, and we saw these guys in the distance. Let's open the door and go see what they want. Well, actually, before we do that, let's prep a couple spells. Things are just easier for me that way, and I don't know why I'm messing that small little click up. Step there, and 3 guardians come to get me. And there's nothing I can really do about this guy up front for a bit. But that guy did step into range, so he needs to die. God, if I could hit him, thank you. Frozen again, that is good. Once this guy goes down, I should be able to head out. And we just got this one guy out, so now I can go back to my dancing. I am so very good at the dancing. Let's not do that. Oh, come on. Why aren't you being frozen? Oh, that is not so good. I failed at the dancing. My dancing days are over. But we did get a level up because of that. In order to open that door, though, let's head over here and press that button, and that does open up the door again, which did seal behind us. I don't know if I showed that off fairly well. But before we do anything else, let's deal with the level up. We have greater fireballs, ice magic, and willpower. Willpower, new spell for ice magic, and that is good for now. But before I take any steps further, I'm gonna rest. All rested and saved, and this gives me the opportunity to show off the new spell that we learned. That is it. It does Frost Shield, which this will probably be the last time that you see me use it. I don't know, not many enemies I feel like I need that for. But we do have a puzzle ahead of us here. We have, well, 4 statues in the middle here. They're kind of pointing towards 3 different teleporters. Here's one on the left. This says the Son of Hatred. Then we can go into the middle here. And this one says 3 ancient beings of the deep. Then we can head over to the right side over here. And we can see hands that slaughter, eyes that deceive. Now, we don't really have a clue as to what to do with these teleporters, so let's just go into the middle one, which just happens to be the first one that we're supposed to go through. Going through that one, and I believe just that one, will give you a scroll. This says 3213, and that gives you the clues. 3 is in the middle. Remember that I said 3 ancient beings of the deep. Over to the left was Son of Hatred, which is 2, and then over here they said something both about eyes and hands, which would be 2. The Son of Hatred is 1. I think I messed that up. So 3 in the middle, 1 on the left, 2 on the right. That is what's important. So 3, 2. Then over here for 1. And then through the middle again for 3. And this does take us to a new area. Here you want to be careful. These guys spit poison at you. Don't step to the side. This is a teleport back, obviously. We're staying on a pressure plate here. We're going to step off of it and fall down here. And down here we have a large empty room with torches that need to be put here. We're going to put them here, even though it's going to cost me all the torches that I have right now. That's fine. We're going to take a tar bead. Here's another torch. And if we head over here, we can see a scroll that says, stand where the shadows of the torches cross and toss a rock with all your might to the east and to the north. That's why I'm putting the torches up. There's also pit root bread over here. I actually need to eat now that I think about it. And I think, yeah, there's one more torch over here. This is where it is. Okay, with all 3 of these, we need to find where the torches, shadows cross. That happens to be right here. If you're at the gate, it's 3 straightforward and then 1 over to the left. Let's look at our map. This way is north. So let's throw something. It doesn't really matter what. We'll throw the treasures. So we don't actually need to throw a rock, and to be honest, I'm not going to be able to throw this far enough from here. So let's grab this and then toss it from there and stand back here. And that opens up the gate. So as long as you have them in the right spots, kind of weighted there, it doesn't really matter if you throw it from there or not. Just as long as there's the weight and then you're staying in the right spot, it will work just fine. Give me all my torches back. Apparently I didn't give it to Steve. But we can head in here and get ourselves a secret. Here we find the Cuirass of Valor, which of course is going to go on to Home Day, because it is so much better than what he's got. 1510 instead of 1210. Well, not so much better, but it's definitely better than what he's got right now. And 1210. I don't know if I'm starting to think that the heavy armor is not worthwhile to hold on to, especially since the chitin seems to be so much better than anything else I got. The skulls, that's what's important. Okay, with that done, we do need to teleport back up. But before I do that, I don't need to really heal, but I'm going to do that, and I'm going to take care of food and all that kind of stuff as well. All taken care of, let's head back up. Now, obviously we're going to need to leave something here. Blood Drop Blossom will do just fine. I'm not using the potions nearly as much as I should, I think. And my torch is starting to go out. That's fine. Now what I want to do here, and this is going to be a little tricky, is I want to face this way. Wait. Go. And we have opened up the gate by dropping something on the pressure plate there. Wait for this to come back up. And head through here. Here there is a button. We're going to go ahead and press that. That should stop this thing from going down. And it doesn't stop that, though. We need to pull this lever on this side. Now, we should be able to go through here if I'm fast enough. I'm not fast enough, apparently. Come on. You've got to be kidding me. Just hold the button. Go! There. Now I made it. Fine. And then we can pull the lever over here. And then... Now I believe, can I lift this off and step forward? I don't know if I can. I'm going to assume that I can't, and I'm losing that for good. What? That's back down? That is crap. Okay, let's head over here and grab the ornate key. That is something that I want. And the light flickering is starting to bother me, but that's fine. We're just going to leave both the blood drop blossoms for now. And we're just going to head out of here. We need to go through the other side. We are done in the, what is it, outer chamber? Is that what they called this? Outer sanctum. There we go. We're gonna wait a little bit further on the torch. We should be fine for now. Let's head further down here. Down here, we should find. There it is, the pillared hallway. I did fully explore the rest of this place. Yeah, I did. There was a dead end there. Okay, the pillared hallway. Let me drop a save before I take care of this, because I hate this damn hallway. This hallway was luckily told to us in a scroll, but that doesn't make it any less tedious. Okay, what we need to do is alternate between the left and right side as we continue going. So, left, left, over to the right, then up 1, then over to the left, right for 3, left for 4, then over to the right, over to the left, 3 rights, and 2 lefts. There we go. Made it through the hallway. If you do that wrong, it is an endless hallway for you. Very similar to Super Mario 64. For those of you that did play that, you remember the endless stairway near the end of the game. Hey, we get a level up because of that. Very nice. Way to go, Steve. Very similar to that. If you have it done, it won't be an issue for you. You won't understand why people hate it so much. But if you go up there before you're supposed to, or if you don't follow the right sequence, then it just goes on and on and on for no apparent reason. Is that the other guy? There is another guy. I knew you were here somewhere. Damn you. Okay, you're almost dead. There we go. All right, let's deal with Steve's level up here. What do we have? We have 3 more for resist shock, 4 more for energy, and 3 more for light armor proficiency. Okay, let's do 1 there, and then 2 there, and 1 there. That sounds good to me. That is the wrong button. And yeah, let me heal, just to be safe. Before we head that way, let's head back a bit. There are a couple areas back here, one of which has a rock. Oh, infinitely useful rock. And there is a note. The mountain was shaken by sudden tremors again. They seem to emanate from below my feet, from the core of the mountain. I think I'm getting close to the source. Turum. Turum, I hope you made it. That's all I have to say. Hopefully he found a way out. If we go down here, though, we find new enemies. I believe these are called Tractors. These guys attack very quickly. You definitely want to try to freeze these guys. Otherwise, they're not too difficult. They do disease you, though. That's never fun. But other than that, you're good. You should be good. Let's karate chop that. Axe chop that. How did you miss? How did you miss? Lurker hood out of here. I don't think this is something that anybody wants. Yeah, evasion +5. Not that great, really. So we're going to leave that behind. Have you really been holding on to... How long have you been holding on to this? You get rid of that too. Damn it, Steve. Why didn't you tell me you were holding on to useless stuff? Alright, let's head out of here, and we should be able to move on. Hopefully Styx starts getting some of her health back. That disease should go away pretty shortly. That is not the way that I want to go. Here we go, back to the torch, and up here to a gate. Doesn't seem to be a way to get through here. Is it here? There it is. Here, though, we can find the Book of Infinite Wisdom, and that is scary to me, so I'm backing off a bit. There's nothing here. Just double checking. Ah, this is the other side of that room. I see. Here we can find the Scroll of Lightning Bolt. We've been using that extensively, so it is not too surprising to find that. Anything through here? Possibly, but I'm going to find the Sulfurous Potion first. Seriously? Nobody wants to hold on to anything these days. Right-click. You'll become more powerful, I believe. Let me just heal again before I move out. I'm scared. I don't know why I was scared. There's nothing that I need to worry about right now. But if we head over here, we do find a crystal, which kind of proves how I should not have been scared. Tear of the Land. This is another puzzle. Severed Dread. Over here we find Unraveler of Mysteries, and it's just now occurring to me, I don't think I have one of these. Games Bane with Head of Steel. I don't think I have anything for that. I might have to go back and find some, and that is not good for me. Okay, what we need to do is place certain items here. What we need to do... What is this? Unraveler of Mysteries. Which one is that? That is one of the keys. We'll put the gold key down. That made some kind of sound. Here we find Severed Dread. We need to put one of our skulls there. Here another click. And here we find Tear of the Land. Tear of the Land, either way. That's a rock. And over here, Games Bane with Head of Steel. I don't have one, do I? Forgot that I needed one. It's a broadhead arrow, so I'm gonna go back and find me a broadhead arrow lying on the ground somewhere, and I'll be back. While heading back to the front of the temple, I see that I missed a curtain here. There was some pit root bread inside, so just for the record, here towards the beginning of the floor, I did miss something, but it's just bread. And here's where I found some broadhead arrows. They are at the front of the level. This is the checkered room right here. I went past that because I saw that. I didn't go here, but you don't actually need to do that. You just need to get past this kind of confusing hallway that reverses itself, and then you are back in the armory where there are 5 broadhead arrows. I just need the 1. I'll meet you back at that room. Back at the crystal, we need to head over here. Gamesbane with Head of Steel. Game meaning things that you hunt. Of course, Gamesbane would be an arrow. So put the arrow down. That does open up the path forward. But first, before you leave, you definitely want to get all your stuff back, especially if you have Homday with you, who gets more strength with each skull. And then the rock doesn't really matter. But I want the rock so I can throw it at people. That's always good. Here we find a scroll. Scroll says, "You have proven to be a true champion, strong in might and will. Yet beware, there are slumbering things down below, far more powerful than you are. If there's even one ogre, this is probably right." Stop trying to scare me. In here we can find the treasury. Nothing bad ever happens in the treasury. Let's head in here. Here we do have 1 gold key, but 3 spots to kind of put the gold key in. 3 keyholes. Over on the right side, we do have a serpent bracer and a fair feather cap. The serpent bracer we have here. The fair feather cap, I think I dumped somewhere along the line, so this is definitely not what I am looking forward to. Over here we have 2 frost bombs, as it turns out, and plate greaves. That is actually an upgrade for Homday. It'll put him up to +12 instead of +6 as it is now. But what I'm going to do is head over here to get another Book of Infinite Wisdom. That's why I saved them, so I can make sure I got the one that I want. So put the key in there. Grab the Book of Infinite Wisdom. Give that to Steve. Steve, well, I'm just going to use it on my mages, really. So 1 for Steve. 1 for Quibo. Pretty much a level up, more or less. Let's see, 2, 2, 2. We'll do air magic. I need that air magic up higher, really. We need that greater lightning bolt eventually. It's at 27 though. It takes forever to get that. The spellcraft we're going to put up to 22 so we get more energy. And then 1 more in staff defense. Not that I'm really pushing for that one. And then over to Quibo. We have fire magic. We need 3 more there. 2 more there. And 3 more there. Oh, we're going to go for willpower and improved combat caster. 50% faster spell casting over normal. It's not like those stack, at least from what I can tell. Let's head out of here, though, now that I have gotten my well-earned reward. Here we have the ornate keyhole with a way forward. But we do have an obvious secret here. The iron door says, "Made from the dead. Guillotined man does not need me." That is quite simple once you figure it out. Ah! The bone amulet's made from a dead man, and a guillotined man can't really wear a necklace, can he? So put that there. Do I have another one? I think I just have the 1, so I saved it just for that. Should we go in here, we find Zandul's orb. Very nice item. I think that you're going to be holding on to it. What's the difference between these two? You have to excuse the lighting for a little bit here. Energy plus 35, willpower plus 5, intense fire, which means fire does more. Does this... Actually, it doesn't. This doesn't do anything. Okay, so you're going to hold on to that. That doesn't give me the light that it used to. If we give this over to Steve and compare these two. Energy plus 15, willpower plus 2, energy plus 20 plus 2. So the shaman staff is indeed better, which is disappointing because this thing was giving me light. So now we do actually need to change my torch around so that I can see again. And we can put... Let me just drop another save to be extra careful before we go through here.